Hello folks, welcome back to Jim's Raised Bed Garden. It's been a long time, been too long. About 8 weeks I think since my last video. Had a lovely holiday on the Isle of Wight. Took a lovely video on the garlic farm. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'll put a link in the description below. But I've just been so ill. I know people are a lot worse off than me. But me arthritis, I just had a chest infection really. But the chest infection knocked on effect with my arthritis, so I couldn't take my arthritis stuff. Finally got the all clear on Friday from the doctor. Still not 100%, no energy, but I have a few jobs that are desperate in Jim's Raised Bed Garden. Come and have a look. The first job I've got to do is really the most desperate. My raised bed where I've had my sunflower, which you can see is still standing. And I've got about 6 stalks, I don't know if stalks are the right word, from my sweet corn. And previously they've been the hardest to get out. So I really need to clear this bed, top it off with my manure and get my garlic planted out. Now I've only got one garlic bulb, so I'm hoping for 8 or 9 cloves. But for the first time this year, I'm going to be growing elephant garlic. So I'm going to try and get it all in the same bed. And I think it's going to be too late because I normally get this planted out end of October, 1st of December tomorrow. So we'll give that a try. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know if I can show you around here. That bed's my onion bed. And I've got some overwintering onions to go in there. I've got 3 lots, unlike last year. I had Senshui, Snowball. So I'm growing both of those again. And I've got it's electric, red onion. And I think this is going to be my preferred way of getting a supply of onions. I might grow a few from seed, but they've been terrible really this year. So I think overwintering onions is the way forward. I've got another 6x3 bed, which I'll show you shortly. And they both need clearing out really. And like me, garlic, I need to get me manure in there and get them planted out. I don't think it's going to be today. It's been a glorious day today. And see if I can show you there. I don't know if it shows it really. Clear blue skies all day. So Jim's decided to come out. It's about 3 o'clock I think. The sun hasn't, to be fair, the sun hasn't been on the garden at all. See if I can turn you around and bear with me. Shows you what state my garden is. Grass is desperate for a cut, but it's just been so wet. I don't know what the weather's been like where you are, but really cold. Had a bit of snow, bit of ice, and I just can't get that cut. But that's my other onion bed, so that needs sorting out. And then we get them sorted out, I'll bring you back and show you. See you shortly. Right guys, got you back. I'm a little bit out of puff, losing light, so I'll show you what I've done. I think I'll call it a day or a night. That's the bed for me garlic. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Sweet corn, I'm sure I had worse problems over the years, but they come out quite good. And just need to put my manure on top there and get that garlic out hopefully in the next few days. I don't know if I can turn you around. I'll show you one of the beds I've got done. There you go. So that's at the same stage. Need my manure on top. And I've got one bed to do. which is this one. Sorry about that. Just need to move out a bit. I haven't started that one, obviously. 2 out of 3 is not bad, is it? As the saying goes. But I'll definitely be back. Probably going to be Tuesday now, because apparently it's got to rain from tonight, which is Sunday, all the way through to Tuesday, I think, midnight Monday into Tuesday. So we'll see how things go. But actually, I'm not in a great hurry to produce videos. There's not a lot going on. I think in my case, it's just catching up with the last 6 to 8 weeks, and make sure I get me overwintering onions in and me garlic. I'm not sure if they're too late. Maybe if you've got an opinion, you can let me know in the comments. And I just want to say a massive thank you, in case I forget later on, for everyone who's been sending me kind wishes and wishing me well. You see, we're nearly there, we're getting there, and I feel better after this little bit tidying up in the garden. So yeah, happy days. I'll catch you later. Welcome back, guys. It's now Tuesday, and yet again I've been struggling a little bit with my health. So it's about 3 o'clock and it's getting dark. So I think I've got about half an hour to get moving. As you can see from here, I've got my farmyard manure ready to go into my bed for me garlic, and I'll try and get that done today. As you can see, I've got my garlic ready. That's my elephant garlic. Are they called bulbs? They're huge anyway. So I'll have to see what I can get in this bed. Don't know how good this picture is. But that's my Mersey white, and I broke it down. Can't really see too clearly in the colour of the garlic and the bags from the garlic farm. But normally I would expect 8 or 9. Well, I got 8 or 9 decent sized ones, but I had 18 cloves on the bulb. No wonder the bulb was so big. But I think I'm just going to plant the biggest 8 or 9 in there with me elephant garlic, and then right, you see, we get our farmyard manure first, and then I think whatever I've got left, I've got another container, and I'll stick the smaller cloves of garlic in there. So let's get going. We'll try this again, 3rd time. Can't get my head in the camera in the shot. So as you can see, I've got my garlic farm guide. I'm going to follow the instructions for planting out my garlic. I've used some fertiliser underneath the manure. It's all levelled off. I've put the holes, each hole 5 centimetres deep, 10 centimetres apart, and I've got 3 rows of 5 in there, and I think I'm going to have more than enough just to do one lot of garlic in the one bed. So if that's the case, brilliant, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll bring you back when I'm done. Right folks, brought you back. Nothing to see really. I don't know if you can see where me, not sure what that's called, me hole digger, hole puncher. I've got 2 me elephant garlics in there, but I've got twice the space between them, so there's only 2 in that line, and I've got four lines, and I've got 18 cloves of garlic in there. I see some of them are not great, but most of them are pretty good, Mersey white, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like. But don't know if any of you have heard this. Cheryl at Cheryl Gardens on Instagram, pals with Danny at the Grow Up channel. I'm not sure whether Danny told Cheryl or Cheryl told Danny, but I saw it on Cheryl's posts on Instagram where she's left her cloves open to the elements rather than covering them up. So I was going to have a go at that, but I've just forgotten, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes with Cheryl, and then maybe it's next year. There's always next year. So I haven't got a lot done. I got my garlic sorted. That bed still needs sorting terribly. And I've got my other bed, which just needs the manure on top. And the two 6x3 beds are for my overwintering onions. So I'm not sure when I'll get that done. It's hitty missy with me health, it's ridiculous. Had a flare up last night, and I thought it was my arthritis with my knee, and I was absolutely doubled over. I couldn't hardly walk. But I've had some naproxen last night and this morning, a few painkillers, and I've got up this morning and it's champion. So crazy. And as for my chest infection, well, I'm still coughing like mad. So I see my specialist in about 10 days time. I think it's the 15th, and we'll see how that goes. But slowly but surely, yeah, that's all you can do. One step at a time. I was going to show you the moon. It's that late. It's getting that dark. But I think I'll end this video here. At least we've got the garlic done. That's a start, isn't it? And like I said earlier on, thank you very much for all the kind regards and the well wishes, both on Instagram and here. If anyone hasn't seen me video from the garlic farm, I've had some nice comments on Instagram. Not Instagram. I've got a new subscriber, and they said they enjoyed it, so really pleased. And hopefully we'll get some better rewards. This garlic I've bought, but last year it was a bit slow taking off, and that was, well, how do I describe it? I replanted garlic that I'd grown. So I thought it didn't work that well. It was all right, nothing special. So that's why when we were down on the Isle of Wight, I thought we'll have another garlic bulb, and we'll try the elephant garlic as well. So like I say, thanks very much for watching. If you can comment, any advice, as always, gratefully received. I've got 96 subscribers, and that's not really why I'm doing all this, but it would be lovely to get to 100. Cheek gets everything, doesn't it? But thanks very much for watching, and hopefully it'll not be long before I get another video out. See yous later.